Hello friends, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to this new video in which we'll explore together the cultivation of kiwi, also known as Chinese gooseberry. We'll cover aspects such as planting, and especially pruning, which is crucial for a successful harvest. I hope you enjoy this video and find it helpful. If you do, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the little bell to be notified of my new videos. Also, please give it a thumbs up to encourage me to continue translating videos from my French channel if you find them enjoyable. Finally, leave a comment to let me know what cultivation guide you'd like to see in the next video or if you have any questions. I'll be happy to respond. Now, without further ado, let's start the video. Enjoy! 1. Presentation. The Chinese Actinidia is an evergreen climbing shrub belonging to the Actinidiaceae family. It is highly resistant to cold temperatures, enduring frost down to 5 degrees Fahrenheit or -15 degrees Celsius, although its young buds may freeze at temperatures below 24.8 degrees Fahrenheit or -4 degrees Celsius. This plant is dioecious, meaning that male and female flowers are borne on separate plants. It is known for being one of the fruits with the highest vitamin C content. Typically, blooming occurs during spring with harvesting expected in the fall, depending on the region where it is cultivated. Two. The soil, the exposure to sunlight. The kiwi prefers loose, deep, fresh, fertile, non-calcareous soils, but above all, well-drained. Regarding exposure, it is recommended to plant it in a partially shaded area, ideally against a wall facing east or west to protect it from the prevailing winds in your region. Three. The planting. Planting should take place in the fall or winter, avoiding periods of frost. It is recommended to maintain a distance of approximately 13 to 16 feet between each plant. For non-self-pollinating varieties, such as the Timuri variety, for example, plan for a male plant to pollinate up to 5 or 6 female plants. Approximately 2 months before planting, dig a hole about 23.6 inches on each side for each plant, or a trench 23.6 inches wide and 23.6 inches deep if you have more than 2 or 3 plants. Mix in special fruit fertilizer with the excavated soil, then backfill without compacting. Also, ensure you install the support on which you'll tie the branches as they grow. At the time of planting, open holes slightly larger than the root ball of your kiwi, place it at the bottom so its surface is at ground level, backfill, create a basin, and water generously. Trim the branches in half and tie them in a fan shape. 4. Pruning of female kiwi plants. For male subjects, pruning involves removing crossing branches, damaged or diseased ones, or those growing toward the center of the bush. Retain the secondary branches, smaller diameter, that bear the flowers. Every 3 or 4 years, eliminate an older scaffold branch that you will replace with a shoot from the base. At planting, trim the branches in half and tie them to their support in a fan shape. The following year, in late winter, trim all the branches in half again, and once more arrange them in a fan shape to cover the maximum surface area. Two years after planting. During the winter, reduce the main branches to about 19.7 inches, 50 centimeters. Also, trim their branching to 19.7 inches, 50 centimeters. Cut the shoots from these branches above the 4th or 5th bud from their base. Tie the branches back onto their support. Every year, in late winter, just before the start of vegetation, prune the branches that bore fruit the previous autumn above the 2nd bud, following the location of the last fruit on the branch. At the beginning of summer, cut the kiwi-bearing branches above the 4th leaf from the last fruit cluster. Remove the very vigorous shoots originating from the base, except for those well placed and which could later replace unproductive main branches. Later in the summer, cut the shoots that have grown at the end of the branches pruned earlier in the summer above the 2nd leaf from their base. Every 3 or 4 years. In winter, rejuvenate the fruit-bearing shoots by cutting them above the 2nd bud from their base. You can also remove them by replacing them with young shoots that developed during the previous summer, lighter bark. Then cut these replacement shoots above the 6th or 7th bud from their base. Five. Maintenance care. In the spring, incorporate 100 grams per square meter of a special fruit tree fertilizer with light scratching to avoid damaging the surface roots. To prevent weed growth, you can spread decomposed manure or straw at the base of your actinidias after careful weeding. In the summer, water frequently to maintain some moisture at the base of your actinidias, which will benefit the surface roots. Actinidia is not susceptible to any diseases or parasites. However, a lack of iron or an excess of limestone in the soil can lead to chlorosis, yellowing of the foliage. To remedy this, irrigate with a solution of iron chelate. 6. Harvest storage. The kiwi harvest will extend into the fall, before the first frosts for the northernmost regions and earlier in the season for southern regions. The best way to store kiwis is to place them on shelves, photos, in a cool room, 5 degrees Celsius or 41 degrees Fahrenheit, in an atmosphere not too dry to prevent them from wrinkling. This way, you can store your kiwis almost all winter. This video is now concluded. Thank you for watching it to the end. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful, or that it sparked your interest in cultivating an avocado tree. If that's the case, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the little bell to stay informed about my upcoming videos. Also, please give it a thumbs up to encourage me to continue translating videos from my French channel if you enjoy them. Finally, leave a comment to let me know what cultivation guide you would like to see in the next video or if you have any questions. I'll respond with pleasure. See you soon for the next video. Goodbye.